All right, let's start off with this weekend and how it looked. Today got car that goes out. Didn't go out this weekend, the Tahoe, which has worked out really well because I used it. Came back, I believe Wednesday. I believe it was Wednesday. Yeah, I forgot about that cancellation. When did that come back? It came back, I think midweek. But yeah, so I have the Tahoe went out today for 2 p.m. and that one it's making pretty good money for a week. $400, not bad. 5 days at 143 with a discount, of course. Their trip price came out to 715. 572 was their actual total after discounts, and I only earned $400 off that. And they probably paid $1,000. So let's look at some numbers real quick. Actually, let's look at the Tahoe. Tahoe's been doing pretty well. Look at the two cars that's pretty consistent. I've had for quite some time. And these are two cars that I am looking at taking out to Vegas. But let's go actually look at the money part of this. Go to earnings. Last month wasn't too bad, right? That's not including reimbursements, I don't believe. Was it? A little bit of reimbursements. And for June, I already have some good amount of pre-bookings. So that looks good. But let's look at the individual car. We'll start off with the Tahoe. Tahoe, best month so far is May. Last month, 1654. Not bad. And it's been real slow. This one, the only reason why I'm surviving at the 457, the 1086, the 547, and the 928 are all the additional fees I'm getting on this car. Everything from overages, from repairs, from smoking smell. So it's unfortunate, but it's keeping me afloat. But now finally, I should be in the positive with after 1654. And if you see, June already has bookings 961, and then July already has $1,000. So it's looking better. The market's just gonna get better. The way I have the settings on this one too for 961, I'll show you right now on the calendar what that looks like. I would probably get another Tahoe. Maybe I'd look for something that was heavily discounted. But if you look here for June, it's pretty good. Like, that's only from half the month. And yeah, it didn't go out last week. I used it last week, so that's what it was. But it did pick up this nice booking, and I do have a few gaps that I can fill, or one gap that I can fill from the 13th to the 16th. But I think I'll do like some service and maintenance on those days, since it has a good rental for the following week. Let's look at what that looks like. 320, not bad. So if I could just keep that up, if I can get another 300 and another 400, that's another $700 on this Tahoe on top of, what was it, 900, I believe? So my goal is to get another $700 on this car. Let's look at earnings again. And we just want the Chevy Tahoe. Okay, so 961. So 961, which will land it right about the same as last month, so 1700. So it's highly likely that that's gonna hit, and I probably won't have to change the settings whatsoever. So let's look at the other car that I need to have do really well, which is the Corvette. As you can see, like, there's some gaps that I could definitely fill. It definitely got busy every weekend, and that looks like that's where it's gonna trend. If I can close the gap for this week from the 7th to the 9th, I have it priced at 111, which is pretty competitive. It should get a booking. But we have 10%, and that's for 7+ days in advance early bird discount. But I really want this to go out. It's already making money, so I'm gonna bump this up to 10% off as well too. And what I'll do with that is at 111 at 20% off. No, that's actually only 10% off. It'll get it closer to the $100 mark. Now I probably won't get a rental from the 14th to the 15th, but I might want to lower the minimums to 2 days. It looks like I'm getting 3-day rentals. Let's see what this one looks like. Is this a 2-day or a 3-day? This is probably a 3-day, 160 at a heavy discount, 312 for 3 days. So 103 is around the rate. So I'm still right there. I'm still on target. I'm still in the range of hopefully getting some good rentals. But yeah, I'll keep that discount up. And what I will do as well is we will keep, let's aim for those 3-day rentals and then go from there. If anything, I'll discount the days as they're coming up when they're within 7 days, so that the 7+ days advance notice, advance booking doesn't kick in its discount. So I can go 10% with the lower rate. But as soon as we get closer to that weekend, so 6 days before the weekend, so probably Monday or Tuesday. But let's go look at the overall numbers for this car as well too, so that you guys can see what the trend's looking like. July already booked for $1,000. The net on this car, I mean, this net right here was about $500, $600. I think I got some reimbursements on this as well too. 961, that's breaking even pretty much. This is a little bit for the next 2 months. These numbers are breaking even. Now, it didn't do too well in April, but I believe the car was down for a week on the 457. So that's one thing that you got to think about too, is downtime in this business. And this, this is a Tahoe. The numbers are about the same with the Tahoe, but let's look at the Corvette. So the Corvette still looks pretty good too, right? May, 1,444. That one I did get some reimbursement money as well too. This one for June, we already have $633 on the books, and we have 1,165 coming up. So this is already in the profit actually, 633 plus 1,165 for potential. So we're already hitting our numbers on this one with those bookings that you saw, and that was for June. And it doesn't seem like I have anything for July, but it looks like I have something for August. But let's look at that calendar once again so that we know that I made the right changes to the discounts. Okay, so these are already the pre-bookings. So it looks about right. So my strategy is still gonna stay the same. I am gonna try to get these days, these midweeks, and fill in the gaps. And this week, starting tomorrow on the 7th to the 9th, is gonna be a big indicator whether or not I'm priced right, but I really wanna get that for this week. All right, well, let's just go ahead and go over some of the overall earnings for all the cars on this account. Now, this isn't exactly 6 accounts or 6 cars or averages for the 6 cars, because I just added the Jeep on here and I just added the Silver X4. So in reality, this is about 3 cars or 4 cars. Ultimately, the Suburban is still listed, so that's also off the plate too. So really, this is 3 cars. The 7 Series, which, let's go look at that. It's been out and it hasn't got rented, and it's now in the shop. So this month and last month is kind of a bad month to really look at this account or this car. But just to show you, I have nothing on the books, and it was gone all of May. But in April it was good, and in March it was good. So let's look at the earnings just for that car. BMW 7 Series. So as you can see, I mean, before that, it was pretty good. This car ranks pretty high. 25, 17, 1702, 1853, 1702, 1775, 2513, 2638. That just sucks that it went down. That sucks it got stolen. Good thing we got it back. So hopefully we can really do some damage the last part of June and then also all of July. And throughout the winter time, where a lot of cars drop in business, like convertibles, and like the Polaris Slingshots and the Vanderhaal Venices, and all those cars, the 7 Series tends to stay at a certain level, and in fact, during the holidays, it increases. That car's always booked up. So looking forward to what that car can bring. If anybody wants to steal it, they can steal it in January when it's slow again. But here's what those numbers look like. If you have any questions on any specifics of this account or any of my other accounts, or any specific car that you see, I do have the data and I'd love to share it with you so that you know what the real numbers are. But the best thing that you could do is hit me on live chat or leave a comment down below and I'll make sure to respond to it. I look at every single comment and every single question I'm answering. So thanks for watching, and if you want it, get it.